Hi everyone. So, as the title suggests, guys, I have COVID. Not just myself, my husband. He had it first, and I'm basically making this video just to tell you guys what it's really like to have COVID and the symptoms I've been experiencing. Something I've noticed is not the same for everyone. So, my husband's symptoms were different to mine, slightly, and this is why I decided to make this video just to tell you guys a bit more because I have him to compare my symptoms to and just to give you a broader idea as to what you could expect if you suspect that you have it or if you get it. So for myself, mine started with a sore throat. I don't know if you guys can hear my voice is still not right, it's still quite husky. We basically 1 week into our quarantine. He was officially received the positive message on Sunday, last Sunday. It's Friday today, so it's almost a week since we've been isolating ourselves from everyone else. And so for myself, it started only a couple of days off. I didn't have any symptoms when he tested positive, even though he wasn't feeling well. We didn't separate from one another, which I think we should have. It could have prevented me from getting it, I guess. And we only started separating when he tested positive, and so I obviously contracted it in that time, but I only started getting symptoms the Wednesday, like 3 days later. That's when I started with a sore throat, and then I had body aches, like muscles, even now, like the in my forearms over here, the muscles, and my neck is stiff as well. I had abdominal pains, my calves are stiff. I don't know if you guys know what it feels like when you're getting the flu. You have those achy muscle pains. So that is what I've been experiencing, besides the sore throat. And then also, I think the most tragic thing I've experienced so far is I've lost my sense of smell and sense of taste. And that is basically officially, I've noticed a difference in my sense of smell since like 2 days ago. I wasn't smelling everything, and then taste, I was still tasting lemon and that sort of thing, but now it's absolutely gone, guys. And this is the scary part because I've heard rumors that they say it's permanent. I don't know. I hope not, because I'm a foodie. I love food and things, and I can't taste anything, guys. I've had coffee this morning. I don't even know why I couldn't taste it. I've made myself some lemon and honey tea. Right, I don't know if you're South African. I'm drinking the rooibos. It's actually a herb, but it tastes really nice as well. So we drink it like a tea, and I can't even taste lemon, guys. Coffee, nothing. I can't smell it either. My husband suggested that we smell the coffee beans because he's lost his sense of smell as well. I just want to go into that, what his symptoms were. So mine was, I first started with a sore throat, then the achy muscles, and then I lost my sense of smell first, and then taste as well. I can't, everything I've eaten since yesterday, I can't taste. So that is very depressing for me because I feel now then like I'm eating just because I have to eat to keep my energy up. Obviously, if you're taking medication and things, I'll go into a bit more detail as to what I'm taking, but you know you need to take medication, otherwise you get nauseous with certain things. You can't take on an empty stomach. And to eat without being able to taste, guys, it's for me, it's just the worst because I love to cook as well. I can't taste anything. Anyway, so my husband's symptoms, he started with more hay fever. He does have hay fever, guys. So when he started, this is why I didn't test immediately, because he just thought it's hay fever. And I told him, but it's not the change of season over here in South Africa right now. So how can you... So sorry, guys, I have a dry cough as well. I forgot to mention that. He does not have a dry cough. So let me just go into his symptoms. He started out with like hay fever. So yeah, I don't know if he didn't have a loss of smell in the beginning, but he started out with the sneezing and the stuffy nose and feeling tired. I feel tired as well. So he had the fatigue, he was sleeping a lot. And then it kind of got better. So he started with the symptoms on Sunday. By the Tuesday, he was still very tired. Wednesday, he was like, no, I feel better. And we were like, okay, no, it's fine. You probably don't have it. And then the Thursday morning, from the moment that he woke up with a headache, like one of those blinding headaches, almost like a migraine. I'm sure if you've had one before, you know what it is. He's had this headache. And the Thursday, I gave him some pain meds, and He's been taking vitamins. We take our vitamins religiously, guys, every day. Like even before we were diagnosed, we always take vitamins. And the Friday morning, the headache was still not gone. And this is when I told him, I said, I think there's something else that's wrong with you. That was on New Year's Day, the Friday. And I called his doctor, and his doctor said that he needs to get tested as soon as possible, because it sounds like he's in his day 7 to 10, which they say is the most dangerous time of the COVID. I did not know that at the time. The doctor informed us, and obviously we couldn't find a testing center that was open on New Year's Day, so he went the following morning, the Saturday morning, he went to go get tested, and the Sunday he got his results. And by then he had already started losing his sense of smell and taste, and I didn't have symptoms at that time. Mine started the Wednesday after he was diagnosed. And so his symptoms at the moment, he's got the loss of smell, loss of taste, he's got fatigue, he didn't have the aches and pains, he had a headache, he had stuffy nose as well. Myself, I do experience shortness of breath. 2 nights ago, guys, it was so scary because I've never felt that way, where you're breathing in and nothing, you feel like no air is reaching your lungs, and it was very scary. I couldn't sleep. At 1 in the morning, I was still awake, and that's when I decided to do this steaming. I started steaming. A lot of people told me about it. So you literally take boiling water, add it in a big bowl, and I've added like a spoon of Vicks Vapor Rub. And if you're not South African, I don't know if they're available over, but if you have a Vapor Rub or a camphor something, and I took eucalyptus oil as well, and I just put like 2 drops in this bowl, and I covered my head with a towel, so I was breathing in that steam and bending forward to open up the lungs at the back, so laying forward almost, so the bowl must be lower than you so that you can lean down, and that helped me to open up so that I could rest. I mean, it's very scary, guys, if you feel that you can't breathe, and you're not supposed to, if you're struggling to breathe, don't sleep, because you can actually go into a coma. So it was really dangerous and very scary, guys, because I've never experienced anything like that before. I mean, you're breathing in, but you feel it's going nowhere. So that helped. The steaming helped. It wasn't 100%, but I was okay. I felt safe enough to fall asleep. Then, my husband had fever as well, guys. He had cold fevers, hot fevers. He was juggling between, one moment his fever would spike and he's hot, and next moment he'd be shivering. And the weather, it's summer here in South Africa right now, it gets really, really hot. He would be walking around with his nightgown, like the thick, fluffy winter one, because he's getting so cold. He'd be laying under the blankets. So that is how he was also juggling between hot and cold fevers. Myself, I didn't have those fevers. I was sweating a bit after I started taking medication, but I didn't have those fevers that he had. So that's why I'm making this video, to tell you guys that the symptoms are not the same for everyone. Like, I get some of them, there's a few that correlate with his, and then there's others that he didn't get that I got, like the breathing. His breathing is not as bad as mine. He didn't experience what I did, but he's also started steaming now as well, because they are saying that steam is one of the main things that can kill the virus. I mean, we're really trying to avoid going into hospital, because they say it's very dangerous, and they don't necessarily have beds for everyone and oxygen for everyone. So if you can steam and open up your lungs, there's also a video out there of a doctor showing how you can position yourself to get more more oxygen into your lungs. And I've tried that as well. It didn't really help for me. And one of the main things is, they say don't lay on your back, you need to sleep on your stomach. So I don't have a problem with that. I like sleeping like that. And sorry guys, I don't know if you can hear, I'm just, when I speak, if I'm talking too much, then I get out of breath, which is scary for me. It reminds me of when I was pregnant, because we're having the baby, your lungs can't expand as full as they're supposed to, and it's kind of similar, this feeling as well. It's like I feel I'm breathing in, but it doesn't last me long enough, so I need to breathe more often. And I don't know if that is because women breathe more shallow than men. I think men breathe deeper than women, and I think that is why my husband is not experiencing the shortness of breath. He did have a little bit in the beginning, but not as bad as mine. So just to cover once again, my symptoms were the achy muscles, the sore throat. I had the struggling to breathe. I have a dry cough as well. And my husband, he had the more blocked nose, sneezing, he had a headache, he had fevers as well. So he didn't have the paining muscles and that sort of thing. But we both have experienced the loss of smell and taste, guys. And like I said, this is for me the most tragic because I've heard rumors that it's permanent. What I'm going to do, guys, we are only in our first week of quarantining and we still have another week to go. I will see once I'm better, once I'm clear of this virus. If it does come back, I will make another video for you guys. I would say in about a month's time, just to let you guys know, or if it returns sooner even, I will make another video just so that you guys can know if it does return or if it is gone indefinitely, which I truly hope not, guys, because oh my goodness, I can't imagine not tasting all the things that I love. It's so scary, guys. Really, if you can avoid getting this virus, please do. Just let me mention with regards to my taste, I can taste sweet, salty, bitter and sour, but I can't taste flavor. Like this lemon, I can't taste it. There's lemon and honey in there, and I could took a period of 2 days for me to lose all sense of smell and taste, right? Like I said, the only thing I can taste is obviously hot and cold, and then salty, sweet, sour and bitter I can taste, but no flavors right now. I haven't tried garlic. I have some curry that I've made and I'm gonna heat that up and try it later because it's really difficult, guys. I have 2 kids as well. I was really afraid for them, but they seem to be doing okay. I'm monitoring closely every day. Kids seem to be doing fine with this virus, more so than adults. And if you have underlying issues, guys, this can be really, really dangerous. If I had asthma, guys, I don't think I would have made it 2 nights ago. So please be careful out there. Wear your mask when you're in public. Sanitize if you touch any items, especially in a store. Guys, please don't even trust if you're going to family, because this is how we contracted it, through family. They didn't know they had it. However, the thing is, no matter where you're going, please ask yourself if it's somewhere that do you need to be there, or is it a matter of you want to be there, and what is the purpose? If it's not an important gathering, like you must see these people like they are dying or something, then why are you going? Now is not really the time. I know it was festive season, people wanted to celebrate and have fun with their families, but this is not the way it was 2 years ago, guys. It's really, really different, and people face the consequences then, because the thing spreads like wildfire. You can go somewhere and you can bring it home to your family. Older folk even that have underlying issues, I'm sure it can be super dangerous for them, or even kids that have underlying issues. It's so dangerous, guys. Please be careful, please be safe out there, and be considerate of others as well. Wow, this is a this is a really different video from what I usually do. I mean, this is my first time. COVID's been around for almost a year now. It's my first time contracting it, hopefully the last. But it's, like I said, emotionally it's very difficult for me, especially having lost taste and smell, and I don't rest enough because I worry about the kids. So as soon as I hear them move at night, I'm like, okay, are they okay? Are they struggling to breathe? What's going on? I'm at their bedside, I'm at the cot looking. So it's really difficult. I'm not at peace. I'm not resting the way my body's supposed to. I'm sure someone who doesn't have like other responsibilities, always being cared for, can rest better. If you can quarantine alone, I think it would be much better for you. But if you're like me, a mom, and you're struggling, please try and rest as much as you can. You need to take care of yourself for your kids' sake as well. So I didn't go into how we are medicating ourselves. First thing, you need to stay hydrated. You get very, very thirsty, or at least I do. My mouth gets dried out, so lots and lots of water. Secondly, I'm taking vitamin C, very, very important, guys. I am on the effervescent, but you can take a tablet form as well. Vitamin C. I'm taking my normal multivitamin supplement. I'm still on that one. Then I do believe in natural herbs, because there isn't an actual cure available for us right now. So I'm taking the wormwood herb. It's, in my country we call it Als, but the official name is wormwood. And you just put that in boiling water, let it draw as if you're making a tea, and then you drink that. It's very, very bitter, guys. Foods with garlic and ginger, lots of vitamin C, hot beverages. This is why I'm drinking. It's hot today, but I'm drinking warm lemon and honey tea. So you need to stick with hot beverages. Also, they've mentioned that this virus tends to hide behind the mucus glands. So what you're drinking goes down your throat, but it doesn't get here, and this leads straight to your lungs, and this is why people get breathing problems. So another thing I'm doing, I'm rinsing my nose with the saline mixture, or you can make it yourself with water, salt, and if you have mint or peppermint or spearmint oil, just some sort of oil or minty flavor, to flush out your nose as well if there's any virus hiding in there, just to get rid of that. Very important, guys. And other treatments, I do take hot toddy at night. It's also made with ginger, but if you can use fresh ginger, pour boiling water over it with lemon and honey, those type of things. Even cinnamon, cayenne pepper, all those types of spice you need to use in your foods, in your drinks, in your beverages, whatever you're drinking and eating. Try and incorporate. They do say you need to have an egg meal a day, which I've been trying to do every day, and you can even add cayenne pepper on your egg. So these are all ways we are trying to treat it. Like I said, we're only 1 week in so far. I can give you guys an update in a week's time if you'd like. I don't know if our sense of smell and taste will be back by then, but I will let you guys know if it does return, and hopefully I pray that it's not permanent, but I will let you guys know. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you have any questions, comments or suggestions, you can leave them for me in the comment section below, and please make sure to subscribe so that you can watch my follow-up video on the progress of this, or our journey, and hopefully our recovery, and I'll let you guys know how it goes from here. Thank you once again, guys. Bye.